Hello everyone, this is Gears. I hope everyone had a good Christmas. I know I did. And today I'm showing you guys basically all my builds I've built throughout me playing Space Engineers. When I first started, I didn't really know what I wanted to build. I was really inspired by Halo and the frigates and just weirded out and inspired. The thing about it was, when I first started playing, I was obsessed with trying to recreate the background, which I have with this ship. Basically, these ships are going to be in the description down below for download. You guys can download them, improve them, doesn't matter. I don't really rework on them anymore. I probably could. Anyways, this was my first attempt at making a macro cannon, or a mass weapon. And as you guys can see, my first builds were really unnecessarily open. Had a lot of space for unnecessary things. There's the main cockpit, and then there's another entrance. This was supposed to be a fast assault ship where a lot of ships would be stored in. They just come up to the back. I completely stopped working on this ship and just got bored of it. It was unnecessary, really huge. And then I designed this guy. This is when I started using detailing. As you guys can see, the ribs. Oh, one sec, sorry. The other thing is, I started getting into detailing it more, and this was a light cargo ship. This was just something to do when I was playing survival. This guy was built, and this was also the first time I used a mass drive, or a new type of speed. It was weird, didn't really like it too much, but it ended up improving and getting better. Improved my builds. Then for, I think, 3 months I took a break from Space Engineers. And then I started reading Reddit reviews or Reddit posts on the Space Engineer community. And I started learning more about detailing and stuff like that. Then I ended up creating this guy, which is another form of cargo ship. This was, I believe, the biggest I built to this day. And this guy here was the last ship I built in 2014. So, basically, as I started getting further and further into Space Engineers, I started improving more and stuff like that with detailing. Then came 2015 when I started making different type of ships, just trying to find a new type of build, new structure. Oh, there's a big dent in that one. Especially with these two ships. This was my respawn ship that I designed. It was weird. My friend says it looks like a space submarine. And this one was supposed to be for a ship battle that me and my friends never did, which is the Scythe. The only thing it had was side cannons. Didn't have any front cannons or anything like that. So it would probably have gotten destroyed really fast. Pretty poor ship. Then I kind of took another break, started going back into the Space Engineers community on Reddit, started reading more, started looking into ideas, and then came these guys. This was the start of my fleet, this dropship right here. This was me experimenting and kind of putting blast plates, I guess you can call them, on the ship. This was going to be my very first dropship. This is for when planets were announced, and I started going crazy on building these. Then here came the next one, which was heavily inspired of the Marathon class and Halcyon class cruisers from Halo, as you guys can see. And then came this thing. I don't even know what I was building. I think this was just me rushing something. This is basically a heavy frigate. It was meant to be something to ram into ships and stuff like that, or into that one. Didn't turn out as well as I wanted it to, but it still was neat. And around the time of me building these two guys, I started experimenting with ways to get off planets without being shot down. I came up with this guy. This is a prototype. Basically, it housed a smaller ship, armored ship. I don't even know if I can get it working. Let's see. I think the way it went was, I think that was it. All I had to do was press on, and all I had to do was go forward, press 3, and everything would just come off. Well, can't remember how it went, but basically that's what it did. It just, everything fell off, and everything was supposed to like fly away, like pieces of it, but I guess it didn't. And now comes my ship, the Eternal, which was a little project from watching or playing Titanfall. I was inspired by one of the ships on there. And actually, this guy's been updated a lot since I first built this. These these thrusters aren't even there anymore. It's like just two big ones for hydrogen. But this ship was actually the heaviest ship I built. There's a lot of reasons why it's heavy, and there's a lot of rooms. Don't really want to explore it. Then took another break for a while, so a big gap. Then I ended up building this guy, which was going to be for colonizing planets. Unfortunately, due to the reasons of hydrogen or ships needing hydrogen thrusters, it kind of never been tested. But I guess you could put it on planets, or if you can put hydrogen thrusters on it. Just needs a new add-on. That's it. Then came a little inspiration, definitely from Halo. The frigate. These guys were designed to be cheaply made in my server. It had a lot of less resources. It was heavily protected on the inside as well as on the outside. Has side cannons in case you get on a side battle, and has front cannons. And basically, it has merge blocks everywhere, so you can attach like hydrogen thrusters onto it, or a hydrogen pack to launch off the planet. You guys can see. Then came the next version of the prototype, which is actually in my Space Engineer series. I'll put the link down in the description or near the end of the video. Basically, this guy will be up for download after it's introduced into the series, or after the video is out. Basically, it's just a small little escape ship. It has pieces to attach hydrogen launching thrusters on, stuff like that. Can hold up to 2 people, maybe more, depending on how you feel. Anyways, this is basically my history of ships I've built. There's plenty more, such as smaller ships and space stations, but I only wanted to show the bigger ships I've built. And, well, prototype had a small ship inside, so there was that. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like. And if you guys want to see certain ships, leave a comment down below. Once again, thank you guys for watching. I'd like to also thank the Space Engineers community on Reddit, because you guys have been extremely helpful in helping me improve my builds, and just you guys inspire me, and I like to thank you guys a lot. It means a lot. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great New Year's, and so long.